Hangout.
all over, yeah.
So do you live down here or you
I
rent?
sleep in the bushes.
In
What?
the bushes?
That's it. I'm doing the homeless journey out here. And the full name is Neo Atheus, not atheist. It's the
Neo
but
Atheist?
Atheus. So
Atheus.
it's Neoatheus. Neo
Atheus.
Atheus. So about 2 hours into this conversation she had with me, she was just talking about her life struggles, a lot of things she's dealing with that's real hard for her. And I'm a healer by nature. I mean, I'm out here on a spiritual mission to help and heal whoever. And so about 2 hours in, she said, you know, I got to be honest with you. I said, what's that? I'm not out here to enjoy the beach and the sun. So, okay. She says, I was out here to contemplate suicide.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And she said, but your conversation gave me a lot of strength to keep going. So that's why I'm here.
So you have a purpose here.
Serve a purpose.
Yeah.
Serve a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have plenty of stories. I'm writing a book.
You should, even while you're sitting here.
I have a lot of followers on Facebook that are watching and supporting the journey.
Yeah. I have a YouTube channel.
You do?
Yeah, I just started.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I professionally streamed on YouTube for about 7 years.
Really?
I had 5,000 subscribers at one point.
Oh.
It was, I came from about 10 years almost of video production, green screen background. So I brought that 10 years of commercial production to live streaming.
Wow.
Come out the gates looking real sharp.
You should continue.
Well, when you talk about certain things, they censor you. So I was talking about a lot of stuff that you know, the governments and powers that be don't want you to know. And so how do you rack up about 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers in only 4 months' time?
What?
That's fast. A lot of fast.
Then maybe you should change your genre.
But see, that was only 4 months in. I had 5,000 subs, and it stopped. And I streamed for another 6-7 years, just getting better and better.
Yeah.
People were telling me, why am I unsubscribed from your channel? Left and right, my own subscribers that were hard followers were like, I keep getting unsubscribed automatically from your channel.
Okay. They're taking away people.
They had me shadow banned, is what it's called. And they just try to keep those channels.
I didn't know they could do that.
Look
Interesting. You live and learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Learn something new every day.
I ended up going to a conference of a lot of, like, I was talking about a certain thing, and a lot of my followers were telling me, you got to go to this conference. We're all going to meet up. We're all going to meet up. I said, I can't afford a vacation. They talked me into it. It turns out the owner of the event donated about 200. The guy that talked me into it donated 200. Somebody I didn't even really know that followed me donated 200.
Wow.
I was overfunded in like 10 hours. I said, I had to stop it. And when I got there, I had no idea I was about to win an award on stage in front of about 600 people and
Wow.
4 different news studios.
Man, you need to start a new channel.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to start a new channel, and I'm going to talk about artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Because that's going to change
Because
the
that's
world.
you're sitting here, you're painting. That's passive income. You
Yo,
just tape yourself painting.
I sell a lot of these online from the people who watch my journey. They want a part of it, and they want to support it. So it's been great, and it's all spirit led. You know, I started painting in last September was the first time I touched the brush.
So what are some of the things you have? You have paint.
Like,
Okay. Wow.
I'm never an artist, and that's real sand on the bottom.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's a market for that.
Oh yeah, this one
And
it's
even-
already sold. I just have I gotta find him. So
Oh, man.
This one is already sold.
Is there another one here?
This is I was told to make a sapphire cross, blue flame sapphire cross.
Okay.
Turned out more like a splash of water on the cross.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. I'm new.
Interesting.
So
You should continue.
thank you. What y'all doing out here?
We just come down here, walk the boardwalk, get out of the house, talk to people randomly,
So y'all
just
local?
like you.
Y'all a local out here?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
We live here now.
That's good.
We're from Jamaica.
Okay. Nice.
Moved here probably about a decade or so ago. We like it. The weather is nice.
Oh, this.
It's not like some places that is snowing right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well,
So-
I don't think snow's gonna come here for a little bit, but definitely the weather gets real cold in about a month from now. In between these hotels,
Yeah.
you almost don't want to walk it because
It's like a wind tunnel. Yeah.
Wind, super chill in the cold. Yes, indeed. I stayed till about December 14th, something like that last year, and that was my cutoff. I know better. I'm not doing it again.
But where are you from out west? Is it
Louisiana?
Isn't it colder?
No, it's
Louisiana.
a lot warmer.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, because
summers-
near Texas down that yeah.
And the summers are super humid out there.
Yeah.
So, and the winters aren't too
Louisiana.
bad.
and Louisiana get a lot of tourists.
Yes.
Traffic.
yes. New Orleans is a tourist hotspot.
And have when is Mardi Gras?
20 minutes away from there.
What month?
I don't
Is it
even
summer
know.
or winter time?
I want to say it's cold.
Not winter time.
No?
It's usually cold when Mardi Gras.
You know what? I should know this because I lived there for so
Yeah.
much of my life, but I never liked Mardi Gras, so I really don't remember. I really
Don't like
didn't.
it now.
I didn't care for
Like
it.
here.
I don't care for it either.
You know, as a local, it causes a lot of trouble because
Yes.
there's no parking. And there's so many
Yeah,
tourists that flood
it's the same
area.
thing here. It's
then-
hard to find parking.
Roads are closed here and there, all over.
Yeah.
You know, Mardi Gras season, so tourists end up having to walk 2 blocks to their house. It's a pain. for
Yeah,
us.
it's hard.
Yeah. It was fun when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. The coolest. I'm looking at the
Yeah, that I found that on the beach.
writing on your bag. It says the coolest spot in paradise.
It definitely fits me.
What I'm saying
The coolest spot in paradise. Where do you think that is?
Anywhere that life feels like this. Anywhere that life feels good.
The first mention of paradise was in the Bible.
The Garden of Eden.
Jesus promised the man who died beside him that, hey guy, you're gonna be with me in paradise someday soon. Paradise denotes a park-like garden setting, and that's where God placed Adam and Eve when He made them. Remember?
Our goal is to be as much like the original blueprint as we could possibly be, which is basically what Jesus was here for us to be an example of.
Yeah. And
So-
So he was just demonstrating what he will do in a broader scale. You know, when he started rule over the whole earth.
Yeah,
You know,
I believe
when he was here, he demonstrated by raising the dead, he healed the sick, people with leprosy, he healed them, the blind, the deaf, the dumb.
there was,
You know,
I know Jesus had that power because something happened with me where a friend of mine was on his deathbed. He had taken me in his house. I was living with him. He was an older man. He was actually a gay older man that was gay bashed in the 60s. So he had a lot of brain trouble. Couldn't even work his microwave, for example. But I was taking care of him for a few months. Well, he took a spill in the parking lot, ended up in the ER, in a coma for a week straight. And I'm in the ER. I'm in the lobby of the hospital, sleeping in there, just, waiting to see how he's doing every day. Well, the doctors came in and said, look, he's got 8 hours left. He's not going to make it over tonight. They had him on a ventilator, death breath, death rattle, in a coma for a week. I mean, he was almost gone. I went in there. They said, come tell him goodbye. That's what everybody tell him goodbye. I went in there. I sat before the prayed to God. I said, God, either let me help him pass easily, or let me help him, just give him the strength. Like, use me, go through me to give him the strength to live and heal. And that next morning I woke up in the lobby and there was 3 doctors flipping their papers, looking at each other's clipboards going, is this the same guy? He's awake, he's off the
he's
ventilator.
awake, he survived.
He's off the ventilator, he's awake, he's out of the coma, he's flirting with the nurses, and he's eating peaches. Oh, also, he had double pneumonia in each lung. That was gone.
If it's not dead, don't throw it out.
Well, don't throw it away.
No physics, and physics made no sense there. Double pneumonia.
I've seen that all the
He
time.
was an AIDS patient too, so he
Yeah.
was immunocompromised.
Yeah,
He shouldn't have been able
man.
to recover from pneumonia.
So did he make it out?
Oh yeah, he lived a whole nother year and something. They moved him
Aw.
out of ICU that day and with his mom.
Very
in
nice.
living home. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do with that other than understand the power of prayer and realize it's
Exactly.
real? That was a miracle.
And the will to live too.
True that. He wasn't ready to go.
Yeah.
He was a spunky old man. It was a pleasure meeting
That's
you.
why when
Yeah.
I fed a guy the other day, helped him get something on his phone, so now he has a phone number before he has a SIM card. He didn't know he could get something called Text Now and have a phone number, so now he can go start getting jobs and things like that.
What is it called?
Text Now.
Text now.
If you don't have a SIM card, you just have like a phone that you can get on Wi-Fi with, but it don't have a card to make calls. You can get Text Now from the Wi-Fi, and it will give you a temp number, and it's like people can call you only if you're on Wi-Fi with it. So
Oh.
he didn't know that. And
So he could go to a hotspot and get messages
Telephone.
and phone.
text messages, telephone
Wow.
service.
Because all of these hotels
So-
have
Yeah,
hotspots.
there's
you can
several ones all
hang out.
over. Yeah,
So do you live down here or you
I
rent?
sleep in the bushes.
in
What?
the bushes.
That's it. I'm doing the homeless journey out here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go to 38th Street, you'll see that Navy SEAL monument, right? You take across the street, and you go across the road, you'll see the Green Cat Cafe. There's these benches over there. I sleep on the benches. I have cans of soup in the woods.
Even when it's
in the
cold,
bushes.
when it's cold?
I got a big old sleeping bag, and I just crawl in that thing and put it over my head. Out like a light. I can sleep anywhere like a baby.
You're not afraid of wild animals?
Nothing. Nothing. Last night I slept on some concrete stairs with this little blanket I have, just like in a ball, right next to
Now
where
you
I know
kept
the
cool,
spiders
you know.
make a nest. I don't care. We kept warm together. I have no fear. None. Can't have fear if you're doing this.
In other
Yeah.
words, you don't rent a hotel room, then you just.
friend
Is
of
that
mine-
is that a
Just
choice?
bounce it
Are you
anywhere.
doing it by choice?
Absolutely.
Or because you can do better?
Absolutely. I mean, 10 years of video commercial experience, a professional fire spinner. I can do entertainment at weddings, parties, teaching. My podcast made me money. If I pull all the strings, I fix viruses, computer work. If I pull all the strings, I can make $2,000 plus a month. I mean, I was feeding them. I was feeding my woman and two babies and had a house in the mountains.
So where are they now?
It's a sad story I don't want to talk about, but I can definitely do it.
They're alive? Oh, okay.
But it's I was miserable. I was miserable doing all that. It didn't serve my soul. Being out here helping people, saving lives, way more soul fulfilling. People I meet that sit next to me, and I channel things for them. It's like the Holy Spirit kind of like tells me what they're going through, and I'll say the right things, and they just kind of look at me and go, "Wow."
This is gonna be heavily edited.
Sure.
I'm not gonna put anything on it that is gonna compromise you.
That's fine.
I don't even know if I'm gonna run this story. Do you want the story run?
It's up to you. Whatever
Okay.
you want. This
Okay.
is all for you.
When I just started, it wasn't taping.
Oh, I just started.
What's that? It just started. What'd you say?
She's asking if it just started. I said no.
Yeah. My Facebook, if you want to
So
know.
introduce yourself again.
So, I go by Neo, and the full name is Neo Atheus, not atheist. It's different.
Neo
But
Atheus.
Atheus. So
Atheus.
It's NEOATHEUS. Neo
Atheus.
Atheus. So what it is, I googled it. Spirit told me you're gonna go by this name when you take your spiritual journey, and I call it my Beach Jesus journey, ironically. But I said, okay, so I wrote it down. I spelled it as Spirit told me, and 2 months later I googled it. I said, what does this mean? I said, I googled Neo. It means new. So I started Googling Atheus, and it said, no, take the A and put it over here. Google Theus. I said, okay, so I Googled Theus. It's the short form of the name Matthias from the Bible. I was like, oh, cool, what's Matthias mean? It means gift of God. So my name really is Neo Atheus, a new gift of God. And so when I was talking about earlier about,
Well, that doesn't mean that I don't know he exists and know his tricks.
what I've learned is that if we heal at the root of the problem, that's the best way to do it. You can mask your symptoms if you're in pain. You can cover that pain up, but until you fix the source of the pain,
You gotta get to the root.
It's not going to go away.
Yeah.
And Satan is the root of the evil in this world.
Exactly.
So when will we deal with him? And if we're going to wait on Jesus, then y'all can wait on Jesus. But I am going to do whatever I can to try to show love where there is none.
Yeah.
And that, I think, will make a difference.
Yeah.
I think it will make some kind of
And on that note, we say bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
Walk good.
Check your phone.
Time you're leaving, and I
Leaving
said to
from this
her,
spot.
you're on your veranda, you're chilling.
When it's dark and cold enough
when
for
it
me to
start
not...
get dark.
Yeah, when
Okay.
it's too cold, I'm probably 8 or
I
9
see him having
o'clock.
bows and can play music.
But sometimes if I check my boogie board or my seat on my tire of my bike, if it's not wet, I'll be out here till 11. As long as
Exactly.
paint's drying, I'm
Yeah.
out
But
here.
you don't have to pay money to stay here, so don't.
No.
Oh, this is your little spot.
All right, take care. Jermaine. You said Jermaine.
D-Saint.
My God. I should have gone down to the beach to get some water. Shots. Can I go down there? Some guys up there playing something. Walk the wave. Yeah, there's still a roll. More somebody could take me picture.
I can't see.
The sun.
can't see anything.
Can't see anything, he said.
Thank you so
It
much.
worked. I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything?
No, you can't see a thing.
But it's dark. See?
Oh, good.
Why don't you just tap it?
Okay.
It better.
Okay.
I think we should have gone that way. Wanna get in a hurry?
You remember which direction?
We're at a Hilton right there. Let's walk here. Look at that picture, man. The man here red like blood.
Hmm?
Talking about woman with a little dog. You got the cafe. Signature drinks to go. This is a beautiful place. Fresh fish, oyster, clams and shrimp on the menu. See that there? Ah, this is Laskin Road. So you see, we could have taken Laskin Road and come straight here.
Where part of it?
Right here, across the road. Mango Bay.
Mango what?
Mango Bay. Catch 31. See, Laskin Road and Atlantic Avenue. That one. I didn't pause this.